back to NCERT class 9th chapter number 8 motion. Children, in our previous classes we learned the definitions and the formulas, and also we learned how to solve a simple problems. So children, with this previous knowledge, in today's class we will start up with one more important concept, that is what? Equations of motions, and also graphs also learnt, isn't it children? So along with this, in today's class we'll move with the very important equations of motion children. Mainly we have three equations children. The first one says v is equals to u plus at. Then second equation of motion says s is equals to ut plus half at square. And third equation says v square is equals to u square plus 2as. So children, you had to remember that equations of a motion, in that v means final velocity, u means initial velocity, small a means acceleration, t means time taken, s means distance, isn't it children? You had to keep all these things in mind, isn't it? And even you can take displacement also, no problem. So these are all what? Very important equations we need to use for solving the problems. So first we will derive equations one by one children. We'll start up with the first equation 1. That is what? It says v is equals to u plus at. Now we will solve first equation of motion, that is v is equals to u plus at. This is called what? First equation of a motion. Consider an object is moving from the point O children. Children, always remember, while drawing the graphs we need to take a time along x-axis and distance or velocity across a what? Y-axis. So if this is our y-axis and this is what? X-axis. So on x-axis what we have to take? A time, and on y-axis velocity we have to take. An object is moving from a point, let us take this point as a O. It moves up to here, that is its initial velocity is what? U is this much. Then its velocity increases and reaches to a point, let us say its velocity increases by uniform rate at a point called B in a given amount of a time, that is time we need to take on a x-axis, no? So what is this? This side we need to take time at a point called C. We need to draw a dotted lines children at this point, isn't it? Then this is what? Our velocity. Velocity can be taken along a y-axis. This is what? Velocity. So our final velocity, it reaches from this point B to at point C. So the final velocity falls to C, B to C. And we need to draw a imaginary lines, nothing but a dotted lines which are parallel to OC, and we will name it as a D. And similarly we need to draw a perpendicular line from position B to here, that is perpendicular to E, nothing but a OC, isn't it children? We have drawn one perpendicular line and second one to OC and OA, isn't it? So now what we need to calculate? We need to derive this formula. So our initial velocity u, isn't it children? This is what? U, which is nothing but a OA. This is what? Velocity time graph. We will write this velocity time graph in uniform acceleration, isn't it? Next, the final velocity is this children. Final, it is falling from point B to C, no? This is the final velocity. V can be written as a BC. Children, when you look at this BC, it consists of two things, BD plus CD. It can be what? It is equals to BC. So, we will write this as BD plus DC or CD. Isn't it, children? So, V is what? BD plus CD. Since this CD is parallel to OA, what is the value, children? U. V is equals to BD plus U. We can write because CD is parallel to OA, which is equals to U. Isn't it, children? Let us say this is a equation number 1. Now, what we want to calculate? Acceleration. No? So here, this is what? Acceleration. AB is a acceleration here. That is acceleration. A is equals to slope of line AB. This line AB is nothing but a BD divided by AD we can write. Isn't it, children? So, what is this? Acceleration, slope of line AB. This part is equals to BD divided by AD. Here, what is the AD? This is parallel to C. This is nothing but a time, children. Isn't it? So, we can write which is equals to BD divided by T. It means that A is equals to BD divided by T. When you cross multiply this, we can write BD, no? Yes. BD is equals to A into T. Substitute this BD value in the equation 1, children. That is, substitute equation, that is 2 in 1. What we will get? V is equals to BD plus U. V is equals to, what is the BD value? 80, children. 80 plus U. Isn't it? Which can also be written as a U plus 80. This only now we wanted to calculate. Isn't it, children? Is it fine, correct? Yes. So, the equation of a motion, first one is got derived. Isn't it, children? This is what? V is equals to U plus 80 is the equation of a motion. Got it, children? What we did here? We have taken time along x-axis, velocity along a y-axis. Here an object is moving from the initial point up to point, it is no gain in a velocity, no change in a velocity. After attaining this point A, its velocity increases, nothing but it obtains an acceleration in the form of a AB line, isn't it? Initial velocity U is nothing but a OA and final velocity V is nothing but a BC part, isn't it, children? It can also be written as a BD plus CD. Then V is nothing but a, since CD is a parallel to OA, we can write it as a U. And here the acceleration is a what? A to B. So this slope of a line AB can also be written as BD divided by AD. Here AD is nothing but a parallel to OC point, isn't it, children? So we can write BD is nothing but a AT. This, when you substitute in the equation 1, you will get V is equals to U plus AT, which is our first equation of a motion. Understand, children? Okay. Now we will solve second equation of a motion, which is that, children? Yes, S is equals to UT plus half AT square. We will solve, that is second equation, S is equals to UT plus half AT square. Suppose if an object covers a distance, children, S in a time T, means this area is all what? Distance which is covering in this figure. Means OABC is the distance it is covering, isn't it? So, always distance how will represent? With S, no? Yes, distance is equals to What is that? Area of a figure. Area of figure OABC. Isn't it, children? So this area of a figure OABC consists of two things. This is area of a rectangle it consists. Similarly, area of a triangle it is. So distance is nothing but a area of rectangle. What is that? Rectangle OADC plus area of a triangle ABD. Isn't it, children? So first let us calculate area of a rectangle. Value. Area of rectangle. What is that, children? OADC. What is the formula? That is, let us take OADC is equals to length into breadth. OA into OC we can write, no? OA into OC is the area of a rectangle formula, length into breadth. So which is nothing but a OA is nothing but a U. OC is nothing but a time T. So we can write it as a UT. So area of a rectangle value is what? UT, which is, let us take it as a, there 2 completed, no? Let us imagine this as a 3. Means in the first equation 1 and 2 completed. This is third one. Area of triangle. What is that? ABD, which is equals to area of a half into area of a rectangle AEBD, which is nothing but a half into, what is the area of a rectangle, children? Length into breadth. BD, you can write AD into BD, you can take AD into BD. From second equation we found that BD is nothing but a U into T. Isn't it, children? Sorry, A into T. Since from equation 2 we found that BD is nothing but a into T. And what is the AD value, which is parallel to OC? We can write it as a half into T into AT, which is nothing but a half into AT square. This is what? 4. Now substitute third and fourth in this formula, children. What is that? We are substituting these third and fourth in the distance one. That is, distance S is equals to, what is that? Area of a rectangle, we found it as a UT plus, what is the area of a triangle ABD? Half AT square. Is it found true, children? What we needed? That is, S is equals to distance travelled is equals to UT plus half AT square. It is also found to be what? True. Got it, children? How to derive the second equation of a motion? Yes, what is that? S is equals to UT plus half AT square. First, what we have to take? The distance area of a figure OABC is the distance it has covered. It consists of two things. One is area of a rectangle and the another one is area of a triangle. ABD, then area of a rectangle OADC. OADC is nothing but a length into breadth, OA into OC. Here OA is nothing but a initial velocity U, OC is nothing but a time T, isn't it? This is what rectangle OADC value UT we will find. Then area of a triangle ABD part, isn't it? This is what? Half into area of a rectangle ABD. Once again, let us take length into breadth, BD into AD, we will get AD is nothing but a parallel to OC. So we will get a T value, and BD from the equation 2 will find a what? 80. So what is that? Area of a triangle value half into 80 square. When you substitute all these two, that is third and fourth, in this formula you will get a, that is in this statement you will get distance S is equals to UT plus half 80 square. Is it clear, children? Okay, now we will solve a third equation. Third equation, what is that? V square is equals to U square plus 2AS. Suppose the distance travelled S is equals to, here it looks like a trapezium, no? OABC, this area, this distance looks like a trapezium. What is that? Area of a trapezium. What is that? OABC. Isn't it, children? So now, what is the formula for trapezium, children? Area for trapezium, how we will take? Sum of parallel sides into height divided by 2. Isn't it, children? Sum of parallel sides into height divided by 2. Here sum of parallel sides. Which one are a parallel sides, children? OA, then BC are the parallel sides. Which are the parallel side? OA plus sum, no? BC into height. Here, what is the height, children? O into C divided by 2. This is what? S. OA is nothing but a U plus BC is nothing but a final velocity V into, what is the OC, children? Nothing but a T divided by 2. We want to remove this T value, children. So from the equation first one, we know that WKT is nothing but a, we know that from equation of a motion first one, V is equals to U plus AT. In terms of a T, how we can write, children? T is nothing but a, that is V minus U divided by A. Sorry. T can be written as a V minus U divided by A. Now substitute this, children. This can be written as S is equals to U plus V into, what is that? V minus U, that is divided by this A goes to denominator, means 2A we can write, isn't it? So what is that? S is equals to, multiply with V and U, children. UV minus U square plus V square minus UV. This common term cancels. What is left? V square minus UA. That is S is equals to V square minus U square divided by 2A. When you multiply this cross, children, what you will get? 2AS is equals to V square minus U square. But what we wanted in terms of a final velocity we want. So we can write V square is equals to 2, that is, if this negative sign it goes to this side, means left hand side, it becomes positive sign. So U square plus 2AS. This is our third equation of a motion what we wanted to derive. Got it, children? Okay, once again I'll explain. Here we need to derive the equation of a motion, that is third equation of a motion, V square equals to U square plus 2AS. And if this is all distance, means this figure looks like a trapezium. So area of a trapezium formula what? Sum of parallel sides into height divided by 2 you have to use. Here sum of a parallel sides when you take, that is OA plus BC. Here OA is nothing but AU and BC is nothing but a final velocity, and this height is nothing but a OC, which is nothing but a T. So after substituting, here we want to eliminate this in terms of a time from the equation 1, we can write T is equals to V minus U divided by A. When you substitute all these here, you will get a V square equals to U square plus 2AS. This is our third equation of a motion. So dear children, in today's class we discussed how to derive equations of a motion by graphical method using a velocity time graph of a uniform acceleration. I hope it is clear to you. If any doubts, please contact me. Children, one thing I wanted to say, any derivations will become easier to you when you will make that practice, isn't it children? One time you practice that, understand and practice, second time, like that when you practice, definitely it will become easy to you. I hope you will do that. If any doubts, what I told you, do that. You please contact me, I will help you. Got it children? Okay, thank you.